We'll call this video book haul number 1. Although if you look at my first video, Time Enough at Last, you'll see some of the vintage SF books that I've been starting to collect. I got a box in the mail from Comic World. I live in a province of Canada where, I don't know about your area, but our area we've had a number of used bookstores closing. And so I've been looking more and more online for some of the things that I'm trying to find. And I happened to find one in another city in our province. And so I made an order on Sunday, and Tuesday morning, they were here. So let's take a look. Comes from Doug Sulipa's Comic World. Little flyer. And we'll take out the cardboard piece. And the books are packed nice and neatly in here. And they each have a protective plastic bag. A number of these books are recommendations from some of the booktubers that I follow. If you're interested in some of the booktubers that I follow, check out the information on this video and I'll have some links to ones that I watch. First one I have, Brian Aldiss, Non-Stop. I do like these pan lozenge covers or editions. Once again, Outlaw Bookseller, you've influenced me there. Next up, we have D.G. Compton, Farewell, Earth's Bliss. Here's a classic. It's the movie edition for 2001: A Space Odyssey. I believe that Arthur C. Clarke wrote this while the movie was being made because it actually is inspired by one of his short stories called The Sentinel. This one actually has some photos from the movie inside of it. Very nice artwork on the back. I haven't read a lot of Heinlein. In the day, I did read The Puppet Masters. I also read The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. And so I keep hearing that this is the one that I need to read. Hoping I'll like it. I'm a little skeptical. We'll see. Next one is Pavane by Keith Roberts. Just recently finished The Furies by Keith Roberts. Bob Shaw is starting to get notoriety amongst the booktubers as a great writer of science fiction. And so here's one of the ones that I got. This is called The Palace of Eternity. I believe it was Bookpilled. Matt, this is one of his favorite books, so I look forward to reading that and seeing if I agree with you, Matt. Next, I have read a number of novels by Greg Bear, and I believe I read this one a long time ago too. Eon, definitely I have read, but this one is Blood Music. Recently finished reading Arthur C. Clarke's Childhood's End. I thought it stood up well, and I consider it a classic. It was one of my favorite reads of the last couple of months. The next Arthur C. Clarke book I'll be reading is Rendezvous with Rama. And last, but definitely not least, one of my favorite authors is John Wyndham. In fact, if you look at my channel page, you'll see some of his book covers that I actually have posted here as well on my board. And I have never read The Outward Urge, so I'm very excited to take a look at this book. So there you have it, my book haul number 1. Tell me, where do you get most of your books from? Do you have good used bookstores in your neighborhoods? Do you have to go online? Where would you recommend to find some good vintage SF at a good price, of course? Let me know in the comments below.